All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the 2019 ACHA D3 National Championships. We are live here at Plano, Texas, in the Comerica Center Children's area at the Comerica Arena Children's Center. Say that 5 times fast. Yours truly, Lou Gamblin, along with my tag team partner, Justin DeVellis. Justin, we've got 2 1-0 teams here this afternoon. This should be a dandy game. It's going to go a long way in determining who advances into the semifinals.
Yeah, the second day so important. Like you said, Lou, both teams grabbing a win yesterday. I'm interested to see the netminder for Michigan today. Evan Chang, he wasn't the starter yesterday. It was Justin Flanagan who was good in between the pipes. So now Chang, who's been the guy all year, gets the start in Game 2.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if Fordham can keep up what they did yesterday against Florida Gulf Coast. What a huge game for them, as they are the 4 seed in the pool. But I've talked with head coach Rich Goldberty a few times throughout the year, and he told me they were sneaky fast and very good on defense, very well disciplined, and boy, did they show that last night. So this ought to be a very good test here. Michigan will be in their home white jerseys with the blue and gold trim, and Fordham in their road red jerseys with the white trim. And it's going to be controlled by the Rams as they take it out of the zone. They're going to throw it down the net into the near corner. Chasing after it are the Rams in right of the goal, right of Chang. But for Michigan, they were able to get possession of the puck as we're underway here on day 2. Glad you could join us here on the ACHA Broadcast Network. 20 seconds in, no score. And Fordham will come up with the puck. They're going to skate it out of the zone as Flanagan plays it out to center ice, hands it off to Godowski. He throws it in behind the boards where Michigan will come up with it. John Connolly will play it, and we get a whistle and already a stoppage of play. 34 seconds in, Justin, we're scoreless.
Yeah, the play's moving quickly. I think Fordham, like you said, trying to carry that magic from yesterday. I mean, can they do it against the Wolverines? They look pretty fast right now, moving it through the neutral zone.
And the face-off will come just outside the Michigan blue line, as taking the face-off will be Austin O'Malley for Fordham. He had a goal and a couple assists. He was one of the stars in the game last night for Fordham, and I think Joe Spanenberg was the big man for Fordham last night. He stopped 35 shots in a thrilling 3-2 win over Gulf Coast as, again, they shocked the number 1 seed. But, Justin, I think this is a very even pool with Nebraska as well. Still plenty up for grabs in this pool. Face-off will be played finally out at center ice as Michigan will dump it into the Fordham zone as we're just underway. First minute of this game here, day number 2 of the 2019 ACHA Division III playoffs. They're going to bring it up over the line. Just a little bit offsides was Jake Stewart, as Aaron Moss was just a hair anxious as they tried a 2-on-2 break.
Yeah, 1 minute gone here in the first period. Both teams kind of feeling each other out, trying to see, we're waiting for the first point to break, really, and we'll see if it's the Wolverines or Fordham.
Well, and Justin, kind of the same thing with both teams yesterday. Very defensive battle in the opening period as there's a shot deflected. Michigan comes up with the puck. They try to play it in the slot area, and it's deflected over into the far corner. They're going to dig away at it. Sean Johnson tries to make a play on it for Fordham. There's one in the slot area again, and it's going to be cleared but not out. Michigan trying to hold on to the pressure, and it's finally dumped out into the Michigan zone. And we're going to get an icing call as it goes all the way down into the Michigan end. 1.5 minutes gone in this opening period. Glad you could join us here on the ACHA Broadcast Network. We've got 8 games total today in day 2. Staggered start times every half hour, as this is what we would say moving day, as some of the pools could be decided, Justin, after today.
Yeah, day 1 was important yesterday, but day 2 now, things don't slow down. Day 2 ever so important. For these teams, they got off to great starts, but
yes.
2-0 looks a lot better than 1-1, that's for sure.
Now, just taking an early look at it, if Fordham wins today, they clinch because they will have beaten Gulf Coast and Michigan. If Michigan wins, they would still have to technically beat Florida Gulf Coast to wrap it up, or there would be a 3-way tie. Then it would come down to tiebreakers with 3-2-1 records should Fordham win tomorrow. So this is a big win for Fordham today. They could really take a deep breath and go to the semifinals should they be able to beat Michigan. Puck played out at center ice, taken there by Eric Antoni. Brings it up over the line, tries to play it over in the near corner, throws it towards the net, but it's deflected, and it's going to be held in at the point. Good play to throw it in towards the goal by Trouba. They dig it in behind the goal. They're going to chase after it over on the far side. They play it out to the point. 17:55 to go. Opening period, no score. There's a drive right in. It's right at the doorstep. Oh, my goodness. A golden opportunity for Michigan, but unfortunately for them, they couldn't see the puck as it looked like Adam Janot, his back was turned to the play right out in front on the right side of the goal as they had Spanenberg beat.
No, it was a golden opportunity. Michael Hatch, I want to say, only had about an inch between the puck and it actually going in. So tremendous job of knocking that out of there, but a great chance for Michigan.
So we have the face-off deep in the left in the Fordham zone to the left of Spanenberg. Michigan with a wraparound attempt that's deflected over in the corner. They chop away at it over there. They're going to dig at it and held in at the blue line with a shot. Deflected up in the air by Ficarro for Michigan. Played over on the right side. Fordham tries to keep it in, but Michigan, to get it out of the zone, Michigan kicks it back in as it's now down in the deep part of the zone of Fordham. Puck deflected out into the center ice area where the Wolverines will come up with it as Connolly will skate it back into the Fordham zone. He goes down the right side, coming in on goal with a centering pass. Deflected in behind the goal. Michigan comes up with a loose puck. Pressure still being applied by the Wolverines. Little give and go over on the left side. They skated in with a shot. Deflected by Spanenberg over to the left side. They dig at it in behind the goal. Michigan again applying the pressure. Spanenberg being tall and net so far in the first 3.5 minutes. Puck played over on the left side. Ooh, another dangerous play as Michigan tried to set it up. Still applying the pressure, though, on the left side. Puck played over in the far corner by Hatch. He now clears it out of the zone, but we get a stoppage of play. 16:40 to go. Opening period scoreless.
Yeah, that last minute and a half, Michigan controlling things on their offensive end. If they can keep throwing the puck at the net, good things are going to happen.
The face-off will be to the right of Spanenberg. He's got 3 saves in the first 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Evan Chang on the other end, as we mentioned, did not start yesterday as Justin Flanagan got the start and pitched a shutout for the Wolverines. So very deep are the Wolverines in goal as they get the puck in their own zone as we're 3.5 minutes gone in this opening period of a scoreless tie. They skated around the boards, try to get it out of the zone. Fordham putting on a little bit of pressure. There's a play, a collision right in front of us at center ice. Michigan comes up with the puck back in the Fordham zone. They're going to dig at it over on the right side. They play it over in the near corner. Chasing after it for Michigan is Hasselbeck. Fordham again putting on the pressure deep in the zone, but Michigan comes up with it. There's a shot from the blue line. Deflected right out in front of the slot area. They still chop away at it. Michigan trying to get control of it. And they throw it over in the far corner, but there are the Fordham Rams. Sean Johnson able to clear the zone. Michigan throws it down into the Fordham zone again as we'll get a fresh set of legs in for the Wolverines. 15:43 to go in this opening period of a scoreless tie. Puck held in at the blue line going after it is Connor Burr. Check that Logan Gare for Michigan, but he's got 2 players led by Austin O'Malley trying to break the puck. Michigan again holding the play in the Fordham zone in this early going. There's a shot deflected wide of the goal. Rebound right out in front, and another one deflected wide and out of play. 15:20 to go in this opening period. The play so far carried in the Fordham end.
Yeah, the play's been carried so far in that end, Lou. Like you said, Michigan's doing a great job. They're getting bodies in front of the net. They're trying to cause those deflections, and something's going to drop here with those perimeter shots, getting guys in front of the net. Watch out.
Michigan, of course, with a shutout win over Nebraska last night, 5-0. Florida Gulf Coast was the victim to Fordham. Fordham winning that one 3-2 in a very, very thrilling game yesterday afternoon. Puck going to be played in the Fordham zone, but we're going to get a delayed offside, so Michigan had to touch up. Fordham got control of the puck. Puck played out at center ice. Michigan has it now over in the near corner. They throw it in behind the boards. Spanenberg will play it around the boards. It's still deflected, though, actually in behind the goal. Good play by Michigan to keep the play deep in the Fordham zone. They hold it in at the blue line. There's a high play, and they tried to set up the wraparound shot, but Fordham again with some very stingy defense right in front of the goal, something they did a lot of yesterday against Gulf Coast. Coming up quickly over the line knows Drew Casey. Casey with a backhand drop pass over to Reschik. There's one right on in front again. Another opportunity for Michigan. Spanenberg leaving that door open just enough, but unfortunately for the Wolverines, they couldn't close it. Puck thrown down into the Michigan zone. They're going to be played in behind the goal, and the Wolverines look to try to regroup. Puck deflected into the center ice area. Michigan will dump it down into the Fordham zone. Ooh, a nice play coming up over the line. Anton with a shot deflected wide. Played over in the far corner. Held in at the blue line. Blast over now. One-timer right into the midsection of Joe Spanenberg. And I'll tell you what, the more confidence he got, Michigan, I think if they're going to crack him, they got to crack him early.
Yeah, it seems to be going that way. Spanenberg's got his hands absolutely full. He left the net open on one of those last possessions. Uncharacteristic there, but he's lucky that Michigan wasn't able to put it through.
Penalty kill for both teams yesterday, by the way, was 100%, as Fordham got a penalty call. They got a penalty after the whistle on Nick Godowski, so Michigan will get the first power play of the night. 13:50 to go on the first period, no score. Michigan controls the puck in the far board. Centering play right out in the slot area. Now it's thrown over the left side. Coming up with the puck over there is Hasselbeck. He plays it in behind the goal. Michigan sets up their power play. Up on top with it is Stewart. Stewart plays it over on the right side. Hopped over the stick of Moss. They dig away at it over there. It's still loose over in the near corner. Michigan trying to set that power play up. This will be their first power play, I believe. Actually, they were unsuccessful last night in their power play. There it's loose over on the right side. They're going to chop at it, and finally Fordham comes up with it, and they're able to clear the zone. 1:15 left, Justin, in the power play, 13-10 in this opening period.
Yeah, definitely not what the Rams wanted with this power play upcoming. Michigan's held it in their end so much, but now with the power play, things could even get worse here for Spanenberg.
Here comes Michigan back up over the line, over in the corner. Aaron Moss has it in behind the goal. Collision in behind that Fordham Ram goal as they finally come up with the puck. They look to set it up just inside. One-timer deflected before it got into the goal. Good defensive play that time by Michael Gamby, the captain for Fordham. They play it over on the right side to the Wolverines. Now they bring it out on top. Gowell has it. Little give and go, cross-ice pass. Skating with the puck is Truba over on the left side. Again, back over on the right side. Now they're going to try to gain possession of the puck at the blue line. They've got it over there. Playing with the puck is Aaron Moss. Moss gets it in behind the goal. There's a centering play deflected that time by Sean Johnson. Ooh, there's one close right at the doorstep, and Fordham is able to throw it the length of the ice, as it won't show up as a shot on goal, but it was another close play for the Wolverines as it was deflected right in the goal mouth. 12:05 to go in the period. About 10 seconds left in the minor to Fordham, and they're going to throw it back down into the Michigan end. So Fordham will successfully thwart the Michigan power play. They have a perfect penalty kill here so far in this tournament. Coming in on the line with an opportunity that time, Marcus Mazur, who had the game-winning goal yesterday for Fordham, played over on the right side with a shot. Long rebound. Deflected out into the neutral zone area. Fordham with their first opportunity with 11.5 to go in this opening period with a couple of shots on goal. Puck deflected out to center ice. They bring it up over the line. Played over on the left side. Drop pass to Austin O'Malley. And he put it right into the glove of Evan Chang. 11:28 to go, opening period. We're still scoreless.
Yeah, Fordham's offense now coming alive a little bit, Lou. I mean, it's good to see if you're on the Rams bench or in the stands rooting for the Rams. Their offensive end, they got to get something going. Throw the puck at the net a little bit if you can keep it here. Win the draw.
Well, Justin, this is eerily similar for Fordham from yesterday's game. Gulf Coast, they played over on the left side. Michigan has it out on the point. They're going to throw it down into the zone. Helber again plays it in behind the Fordham goal. They dig away at it back there as they get tangled up just to the right of the goal. Chopping at it for Michigan is Ryan Hopkins. Good defensive play, though, again by Michael Gamby to help get the puck out of the zone. Here come the Rams. Gamby plays it out of the zone. His pocket picked momentarily, but played out at center ice by Dupari. He plays it back into the Michigan zone as now the Fordham Rams look to put a little bit of pressure on. Michigan comes up with that loose puck. Little give and go in their own zone, throwing it around the boards. Finally going to be touched up by Timothy Wilson. Big collision in front of the Michigan bench. Deflected out of play. Justin, as I was about to say earlier, this is so much like yesterday's game with Fordham and Gulf Coast. Gulf Coast had the pressure for the first 8 to 9 minutes. Fordham withstood it and then got the break after Florida's Gulf Coast scored the goal. Then they kind of took control.
Yeah, that seems to be the MO for Fordham so far in this tournament. Sustain those early periods of offensive action and then hopefully put one across.
There's a puck played out to center ice up over the line. Check that. Jonathan Kelso throws it in behind the goal. There's a centering play again, hopped over the stick of Eric Anton, and it's going to roll back down into the Michigan zone. And if you're Michigan, I think, too, you've got to not get frustrated by not getting the attempts converted like Florida Gulf Coast did yesterday. You can visibly see their frustration in the third period. Puck played out at center ice, deflected back into the Fordham zone. Checked out the Michigan zone. D'Agostino goes after it. They play it out to center ice where it's going to be played there by Jack Tamburo, and it's played now into the Michigan zone. Real quick, Justin, while we have a second, at our next break I'll go over it, but right now Fordham will regroup with the puck as they have it deep in their own zone. 9:40 to go in this opening period. We are scoreless. Fordham touches it up over the line. Mazur has it over on the left side with a shot. Kicked away by Chang. Puck loose over at the doorstep. Here comes a change. Fordham throwing it back towards the goal, but it's deflected. 2-on-2 the other way. Coming up with the puck again, Aaron Moss. Moss comes in on goal with a shot. Rebound right out in front. Big stop by Spanenberg. Here comes Fordham the other way. 3-on-3 the other way. Coming up over the line. Fordham fans wanted a penalty call. Puck played over the line, over in behind the Michigan goal. Going after it over in the corner for Michigan is Vaccaro. Played back out to center ice, and it's going to be lifted down into the Michigan zone. Puck played in the back end by Michigan. They looked try to get a two-line pass, and we're going to get an offsides call, and that's going to bring the face-off just outside the Fordham blue line. Justin, what I was going to say, I want to apologize to the Fordham fans from last night. Apparently I had a roster with 2 or 3 guys that were not on the team that were from last year's team, and so my apologies to the Ram fans for that, and hopefully we've got that corrected here this morning as we've got 8:54 left to go here in this opening period. We're going to take our media timeout, so with 8:54 to go in this opening period, both teams with a flurry of shots, but both teams scoreless here on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Aries Sportswear, official merchandise partner of the ACHA. Howie's Hockey Tape, the official tape provider of the ACHA. And the City of Frisco.
And good morning again, everybody. Welcome back to the ACHA Broadcast Network. Halfway through this opening period, both teams scoreless. Yours truly, Lou Gamlin, along with my tag team partner, Justin DeVellis. Justin, your initial thoughts with 8:54 to go in this opening period?
Well, with the first half of the period gone, I thought Fordham honestly went to sleep a little bit. I mean, maybe they're having a little trouble waking up, but now they're up. They sustained that first drive from Michigan, and Fordham's getting some chances on the net here. So in the next few minutes, expect to see the Rams control the puck and try to test Chang in the net over there for the Wolverines.
6 shots to 4 in favor of the maize and blue. Love the uniforms of both teams. Fordham with the, I love the lettering, the scripted lettering, the cursive, if you will. Michigan, of course, one of the most recognizable uniforms in all of sports. Puck played over on the right side, right out in front. Good play by Fordham to get the puck out, but it's still held in at the blue line. Cross-ice pass, good passing by Michigan as the patience is showing for the Wolverines, but that one flew up over the top of the goal. Here comes Fordham out of the zone with the puck is Gamby. Gamby plays it over in the neutral zone area, and it drifts into the Michigan zone, but here come the Wolverines. Coming up over the line is Moss. Moss over the right side. Comes in on goal with a shot right into the breadbasket, into the 5-hole wickets, if you will, of Spanenberg, and he's able to gobble it up.
Wow, I mean, what else can you say about Spanenberg so far today? He's been great. Michigan just had a few chances there. And dangerous, really close to the net. I mean, these chances are really from point-blank range.
Michigan showing some good patience and some good fundamentals in this early going as well. 8:16 to go in this opening period. 7-4 shots advantage to the maize and blue. They'll have it in the Fordham end. Fordham with the crimson, red, and white. Again, 2 rich school traditions academically as well. There's one loose right at the doorstep. Michigan couldn't come up with that rebound. Spanenberg is able to dodge another bullet as they throw it down the length of the ice, and Michigan will come up with it. They throw it in behind the boards. The Wolverines will come up with it, something that we didn't see a whole lot of last night from Spanenberg, giving up some of those rebounds as Michigan unable to take advantage of it. With the puck in behind their own goal is Helber. He skates it out of the zone. He's going to play it now out to center. Oh, good play by Fordham. Almost a 2-on-1 breakaway in the Michigan zone. Outlet pass hopped up over the stick of Rezchik. Rezchik got his pocket picked. There's a collision right at the blue line as Michigan will come up with the puck trying to get their latest rush as Rezchik is going to bring it up over the line over on the left side. Skates it into the slot area. There's an opportunity. Another rebound. And it's going to be played away by Fordham. They'll get it out of the zone. 2-on-3 the other way. They bring it up over the line. D'Agostino tries to make a play. Michigan back on defense. Quickly they tap it out into the neutral zone. And Sean Johnson will have to play it as Fordham will have to touch up onside. Michigan has it in their own zone. They cross ice pass to get it out into the neutral zone area. 6:55 to go in this opening period. Both teams scoreless. Puck deflected out to center ice. Coming up over the line, bringing the puck into the zone is Michigan, led by Hasselbeck, and it's deflected by Fordham back in the Michigan zone. They're going to wave off the icing as Michigan will touch it back up. Sam Terrell will take it in behind his own goal and start up the latest rush for the Wolverines. They play it now. Nice pass coming up over the line, in on goal. Wilson. He's pocket his pick. Good defensive play by the Rams again. Centering play out in front. Michigan has it at the blue line with a drive. Deflected right out in front again. Deflected in behind the goal. 9 to
Michigan, Lou. I mean, they're getting guys in the slot in perfect position, throwing it from behind the net and getting it in front of the cage. They have guys skating in. I just feel like it's a matter of time before they get that first goal to drop.
And as I mentioned, some big rebounds that we are not used to Spanenberg giving up, as Michigan unable to capitalize on those as well. Puck played over on the right side, held in at the blue line. Trouba tries to make a play on it. He gives it off over to Anton over the near corner. Michigan setting it up. There's a pass deflected, but he gets it right back. Plays it in behind the Fordham goal. They skated out on the point with it is Trouba. Trouba with a drive. Rebound. Again picked up by Fordham. Held in at the blue line by Trouba again. Trouba plays it over on the right side. Throws it in behind the Michigan or the Fordham goal. There's a centering play. Held in, though, at the blue line after deflected. Michigan really putting the pressure on in this early going of this game here. 11-4 shots on goal, and Michigan will come up with the loose puck. They skated up over the line again, coming in on goal. Howard. Howard's pocket is picked. Potential 3-on-3. Michigan with numbers back to thwart it, though. Holding it up at the blue line is Burke with a shot. Deflected wide of the goal. Puck played over on the far side. Michigan now will try to get the rush going. It's deflected out to center ice. 2-on-2 up over the line is Janot. Janot with a centering play, and it's deflected now. Here comes Fordham. Fordham 2-on-3 at the center ice line, and now the Rams will settle it down. Connor Burke has it. He's got to wait for his player to get onside, that being Marcus Mazur, and they throw it around the boards. There's a giveaway with a shot deflected wide over in the near corner. They chop at it over right in front of us and behind the Michigan goal. Playing it over on the right side. Ficarro dumps it over to center ice. Michigan quickly coming up over the line. Aaron Moss with some speed. Oh, what a play right at the last second. Nifty, he had a great idea, maybe a second too late. He had Spanenberg beat that time. Puck over on the left side. There's a shot. It's loose right out in front. And deflected out to the point. Michigan holds it in. Played in with another shot deflected by the defender that time. Tamburo for Fordham. Puck played out to the blue line. Cross ice pass over the right side. Give and go in the slot area. Now it's played over in the far side. And Fordham will come up with it. And it hops out to center ice. Justin, what a flurry that time for Michigan.
I mean, I'm really just amazed sitting up here that Michigan hasn't gotten one in the net yet.
Coming in online. Moss again with a try. And it's loose right out in front. Oh, my goodness. Spanenberg, he's have to have his A game on and then some. 14 saves in this opening period. Puck played out to center ice. They're going to wave off the icing as Michigan will have to go down after it. Chasing after it is D'Agostino for Fordham. Puck played out, held in at the blue line with a shot. Oh, there's a rebound tipped over in the corner. Stanisberry goes after it for Fordham. Now it's back to D'Agostino. There's a centering play for Fordham, but Michigan comes up with it. 3:15 to go in this opening period, no score. Nifty move by Michigan to get it into the zone, but here comes Fordham after the puck. They chop at it over in the far side. Michigan 3:05 left in this opening period with a 14-5 shot and goal advantage. Michigan comes up with the puck deep in the Fordham zone. There's one thrown towards the goal. Spanenberg. again, with another save, 15-5, shots on goal in favor of the Maize and Blue.
Yeah, and that was a glove save. I don't think he's had too many of those today, Lou.
The Crimson and White of Fordham, they're standing their ground. The old Wayne Fonts, Michigan defense, bend but don't break. That's what they're playing right now in this opening period. 15-5, shots on goal, advantage for the Wolverines, but the Rams of Fordham, hey, they're still playing their game where, you know, they're getting traffic. Michigan's getting traffic, but Spangenberg is playing one whale of a game.
Yeah, I mean, the traffic in front of the net is outstanding. By Michigan, you're doing everything right, but you're just not able to get it in the net because Spangenberg's been tremendous.
2:49 to go in this opening period. Coach Rich Gilberti's Fordham Rams tied with Jason Bartek's Michigan Wolverines at 0-0. They play it over on the left side. They're going to dig away at it over there, trying to gain possession. 2-on-2 now over in the far corner. They just chop at it, kick at it, you name it. They play it over in the far corner. Michigan trying to make a go of it. Ooh, a big collision over there as now the Fordham Rams will come up with it out to center ice, and they're going to dump it down into the Michigan zone, and we're going to get an icing call, and the puck will be brought down into the Fordham end, so Fordham's going to have to bring their kids back that tried to make that line change with 2:16 to go in this opening period. Justin, still both teams goose eggs.
Goose eggs, and Fordham's had to do everything to defend the net. Spangenberg's been tremendous. But Michigan with the draw here. I mean, you got to hang on for the last 2 minutes.
Face-off, fought for over in the corner. Michigan comes up with it. They throw it down into the corner. The Fordham Rams and the Crimson and White dump it out the center ice. They play it back down into the Michigan zone. They dig away at it at the blue line. Michigan comes up with it, and we're going to get offsides. And indeed, you could see Eric Anton try to toe drag to hold on, but he just couldn't quite do it. So Fordham will force that puck outside of their blue line with exactly 2 minutes left in this opening period. No score. Face-off just outside the Fordham zone, and it's going to be fought for. Michigan's going to come up with it. Fordham wanted a trip right after the face-off as Mazur was knocked down face first into the ice. Puck played over in the near side with 1:45 to go in the period. Again, both teams scoreless. Huge implications of this game here this morning. Puck played out at the blue line. Michigan holds it in. Playing it over on the right side. Now they play it in the slot area with a shot. He tried to go to the right side, but again, Spangenberg was able to stop it. Michigan holding the play in the zone. Nifty move. Got a good poke check by the Fordham Rams. It's now played over in the near corner, down to 1:20 to go in this opening period. They're going to play the puck cross ice over on the far side. Now it's going to be played in the Michigan or the Fordham zone still. The Rams look to try to get something going here as Michigan now will come up with it at center ice. Michigan will dump it down into the zone. Aaron Moss plays it in behind the goal. Little give and go in behind the Fordham net, and it's going to be deflected out to center ice. Puck played over on the left side. Now Michigan are trying to keep the play in the zone. We're down under a minute to go. Ooh, there's some speed. Some of that speed we were looking at. Check that. Maxim Denome. Man, he's one of the big speedsters. Ooh, there's a collision right in front of us at center ice. A nice clean hit as we're down to 40 seconds left in the period. Michigan's got it in their own zone. Puck played now in the neutral zone. Fordham with a nifty play to tip it back in the Michigan end. D'Agostino tries to go after it for the Rams. Cross ice pass played back in the Michigan zone. Now they deflect it out to center ice. Hopped up over the stick of Moss, but here comes Michigan. Over the line with it is Jake Stewart. Nifty move to Moss. Moss with a shot. Deflected wide by Spangenberg over in the far side. Down to 15 seconds left. Michigan carrying the play again in the Fordham zone. Here comes Moss, the speedster. There's a centering play. Nobody home. There's a play. Oh, hopped over the stick of Moss again with 5 seconds left. Held in at the point. Throwing towards the net. Deflected by a Ram. And that's going to do it here in this opening period. Wow. If you're Fordham, you got to be thanking your lucky stars. It's a scoreless tie. 16-5 shots on goal in favor of the Maize and Blue.
Thanking your lucky stars for the play, but also thanking your lucky stars that you got the netminder that you do in Spangenberg. I mean, he's been tremendous. Michigan just merciless at the net, right? Just peppering the net. I think if you're the Wolverines, I don't think, you're frustrated, but I don't think you get down at all on yourself. This is a very long game still to go.
Aaron Moss quarterbacking this team. He had 4 points yesterday against Nebraska. So after 20 minutes of play, I was really impressed with him, but my number one star has to be Joe Spanenberg. Well, we've got a scoreless tie after 20 minutes of play here at the Plano Center, the Dr. Pepper.
The unexpected. You're restless, you're resilient, you're resourceful. You live by your ideals. You have a moral compass and you know how to use it. You're part of a strong, singular community, a global network of people who have the diploma too and who know what it means. The diploma says Fordham. You take it in your hands, you keep it in your heart, and then you do what the world needs you to do. You put it to work. Fordham University, the Jesuit University of New York.
The future waits for no one, so we refuse to wait for it. We're not just pilots and engineers, we are pioneers. Today, battles are waged in nanoseconds, and planes are piloted from the other side of the world. We turn night into day and fly missions in space. The future's not coming, it's already here. This is the future. Join us and be the future.
Hi, everybody. Good morning and welcome back to the ACHA Broadcast Network, the 2019 Division III National Championships. It's pool play, and after 20 minutes of play, both teams scoreless. Both teams won their openers yesterday. Michigan with a convincing 5-0 win over Nebraska. Fordham, the 4 seed, with a 3-2 upset win, if you will, only by seed-wise over Florida Gulf Coast. But this Fordham team is definitely for real. There is no fluke about them. Yours truly, Lou Gamlin, along with my tag team partner, Justin DeVellis. Justin, we had a first period that the ice was definitely slanted in Michigan's favor.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they peppered the net. They held the puck. They were able to skate. Fordham really didn't control it at all, and it's really almost amazing that it's 0-0 right now.
In 4 periods, Joe Spanenberg in this tournament now has 50 saves and 52 shots. The 2 goals he gave up yesterday against Gulf Coast. And on the other end, Evan Chang, who did not play yesterday, he only saw 5 shots, really only 1 or 2 flurries for Fordham in that opening period.
Yeah, he hasn't had to face really any sort of pressure. Let's see if it changes in the second period at all.
They will switch ends. Michigan in their home white jerseys with the blue and gold trim. Fordham in their scripted Fordham lettering in their road black or red jerseys, crimson if you will, and the white uniform. Here comes Michigan right away, throwing it towards the net in behind the goal as we're just underway in this second period of play. There's one on the side of the goal. They're able to clear it, but not out. Held in by Stewart. Stewart plays it over to Moss, hops over his stick, and will go all the way over to the right side. Collision over in the far corner in the Fordham end. The Rams try to make a play on it. And Michigan, good play to hold it in. Looking for Moss over on the left side, a little too strong for him. He throws it, he hangs on to it, stops with an about face in behind the Fordham goal. They throw it around. There's an odd-angled shot, deflected up and out of play. So Michigan picking up where they left off, Justin, 40 seconds in, but still can't solve Spanenberg.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same thing they saw in the first period. They're getting all these shots, and they have guys there on the rebound. Aaron Moss was right there. The puck sailed high, but like you said, Lou, I mean, just peppering the net, and they're not stopping in the second.
Austin O'Malley will take the face-off for the Rams. He'll go up against Alex Kai. Now they're going to wave McCauley out. They're going to put Mazur in. Mazur with the game-winning goal yesterday against Gulf Coast on a very pretty move. There's a rebound off the shot. Kicked away by Spanenberg again. Played out to center ice. Still fighting for it right with us here in front of them. Now it's going to be played in the Michigan zone briefly, and we're going to get an icing call against Michigan. So Fordham with an opportunity for the face-off. If I'm not mistaken, Justin, that might be the first icing call on Michigan all afternoon.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Fordham really hasn't had many draws on Michigan's end. Let's see if they can win this one here and get something going.
Again, O'Malley will get in the face-off circle for the Rams. Directly behind him is Connor Burke, who also had a goal yesterday for Fordham. They play it in the Michigan zone. Michigan gets the puck out of the zone. They skate it down, try to play it at the blue line. Good play by Fordham to deflect it against something they did so well yesterday against Gulf Coast at their own blue line. There's a nifty move coming in on goal. Centering pass. Ooh, deflected wide. Going in on goal was Drew Casey. And Michigan again with the pressure deep in the Fordham end. Now it's deflected out to center ice. John Connolly takes it there. They dump it into the Fordham zone. 19-5 shots on goal in favor of Michigan. They've got it over on the right side into the slot area. Little dipsy-do movement. Here comes Fordham 2-on-2 the other way. Michigan trying to get back on defense. There's a long shot on Chang taken by Maxim Denome, but Chang easily able to guide that into his glove.
Yeah, and another amazing chance for Michigan. Great pass.
Fordham will get the face-off deep in the Michigan end. Taking it will be Stansberry. He wins the draw with a shot. Whistled wide of the goal that time by Tamburo. And it's deflected out to center ice. Anton tried to make a play on it. They throw it back into the Michigan end, does Fordham. 2 minutes gone in this second period of a scoreless tie. Michigan has it out at center ice. They deflect it down into the Fordham end. And we're going to get an icing call. Oh, boy. I don't know about that one. That was close. But, hey, that's why we're up here and not down on the ice. Icing call will bring the face-off back in the Michigan zone.
Yeah, some of those Michigan fans weren't particularly pleased with that call.
The face-off is to the right of the goaltender Chang for Michigan, won by Fordham with a shot deflected before it got to the goal. Wrap-around try, kicked away by Chang as he pushes away Gamby out of his crease. They play it over in the near corner, chopping at it, both squads now as we come up with a puck. Just one penalty called, by the way, in that opening period on Fordham, so relatively clean game here this morning, this afternoon, whatever you want to call it. 17 and a half minutes to go here in this second period of a scoreless tie. Fordham holds it in with a shot deflected wide. 19-7 shots on goal in favor of the Wolverines. Couple of flurries there by Fordham to get some shots on goal as we get a delayed offsides call. Actually, we're going to get a penalty call coming up on Fordham. They play it down into the Fordham zone. So Michigan will go back to the power play as Chang came off for the extra attacker. So we'll wait and see what the call is on that. I didn't see it. Just about 3 minutes gone in this second period. Both teams scoreless.
Yeah, second time now Michigan's on the power play. Fordham was able to kill the first one. Their kill has been tremendous so far in this tournament.
Anthony DePerry is going to the box for Fordham. Michigan wins the draw. Held up at the point now. They look to start the power play. Stewart has it. There's one deflected wide. Roughing the call on DePerry, so power play for Michigan. There's a centering play deflected back out into the neutral zone. They play it out to center ice. Michigan dumps it around the boards as they look to set up the power play. Moss takes the puck, deflects it out into the near far corner. What a poke check play that time. Mazur, Justin, a beautiful play to send it down the length of the ice.
Yeah, great hustle from Mazur. Doing a great job trying to kill this penalty.
Boy, I really love Michigan's speed, though, in this opening 30 minutes of the hockey game. Aaron Moss, though, a little too strong, a little careless with the puck that time, and they'll play it right down into the Michigan zone. 19-7, the shots on goal in favor of Michigan. They play it out to center ice. Here come the Wolverines. One handing the puck over the line. That's Stripling. Stripling plays it all the way down, throws it around the boards to set it up to Vaccaro. Vaccaro back and forth as they throw it around to Moss. Moss will skate with the puck over on the right side, patiently with it. Right face-off circle. On top he goes to Stewart. Back over to Moss with a play. Deflected before it got to Spanenberg. He'll gobble it up. And we get some pushing and shoving. I don't think they're talking about going to Felix's coffee truck in the middle of the second period. But anyways, we've got a 20-7 shots on goal advantage in favor of Michigan.
Yeah, but the Cup of Joe in net for Fordham and Spanenberg.
Definitely. He is the strong one for sure. He now has faced, as I mentioned, 56 shots on goal and has 54 saves in a period, about 4.5 periods, 4 and change. Coming up over the line is Gare. Logan Gare skates it in behind the goal. And there's a collision over there. Michigan tries to hold it, and they do. There's right towards the near corner now. They set it up with Truba. Truba throws it in behind the goal. 18 seconds left in the power play. Back on top with it is Gowell. Gowell has it on the right side. They throw it towards the net. Right in the breadbasket. It's loose. They chop away at it. And Spanenberg will finally come up with it. And again, we get some pushing and shoving as the intensity is starting to pick up.
Maybe one of Spanenberg's only mistakes there as he tried to keep it in. It kind of just got out, and it was loose on the doorstep. Like you said, could have been bad for the Rams.
Oh, boy. And you can see the intensity picking up, the pushing and shoving. The longer you get with that scoreless tie, the more the tension rises, not only off the ice with the fans, but with the players on the ice. Off the face-off, Michigan has it in the slot. It's the power play just about over. Indeed it is. 21-7. Shots on goal. Michigan on top. But the scoreless tie is the one we're looking for. Centering play right out in front and deflected down into the Michigan zone. They're going to wave off the icing with 14:45 to go in the second period. No score. Puck played out to center ice. O'Malley will dump it back into the Michigan zone. Hopped over the stick of Connolly. They throw it around the boards. Played back and forth by the Wolverines, dangerously close though in the slot, but Michigan comes up with it. They play it out into the neutral zone. Up over the line with it is Wilson. Wilson with a centering play, nobody home. There's a drive in traffic, sailed wide of the zone. Held in at the blue line now in between the rings. Fordham will be able to skate it out of the zone, play it, and it goes out to center ice. Michigan makes a change, and a huge collision right in front of the Michigan bench as Noah Helber was sent flying, and we get a whistle, a stoppage of play. 14:08 to go, second period, no score.
Yeah, Lou, you called it. You talked about the tension building on the ice, and that really just showed itself there on the screen. These players starting to get into it now. A little bit of frustration as Michigan's trying to push that first goal across. But, I mean, the tension is rising here with 14:08 to go in the second period.
We have a scoreless tie here in this second day of the national tournament pool play in Division III. Michigan and Fordham both won their opening game, so a lot at stake here. There's a big collision down in the Fordham end. The Michigan boys up high, really enjoying that one. And we get a whistle and a stoppage of play.
Yeah, looks like Fordham's going to go on the power play here.
Boy, here we go. Now we get maybe a retaliation play, and Michigan ends up going to the box. So this will be the first power play for the Fordham Rams. 33%. Fordham yesterday, Justin, scored on a power play. You couldn't draw it up any better, and it was right after a media timeout. This one isn't after a media timeout, but this is Fordham's opportunity to break the scoreless tie as we have a shot on goal advantage, 23-7.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Jacob Howard, his first time in the box this tournament.
Face-off will be taken by Fordham, and then it's deflected out of play. So the Rams will keep possession in the Michigan end. 1:55 left in the power play, 13:50 to go in this second period. Again, a scoreless tie.
We've seen Fordham's kill. Now let's see Michigan's.
Michigan 100% on the penalty kill in the tournament, along with Fordham. Both teams have it out in the neutral zone. They dig away at it, actually, in the Michigan end. And Michigan will clear the zone, play it all the way down into the Fordham end. With 1:40 to go in the power play and 13:38 to go in this second period. Both teams scoreless. Puck played out to center ice as Burke tried to make a play on it. He's bounced off the puck, and Michigan will come up with it. Here's a breakaway opportunity. Here comes Gare, short-handed in on goal with a shot, and Spanenberg with a nice save. Held in easily, was able to deflect it. Puck played back out to center ice. There's a shot right into the breadbasket of Chang. Gare with the first breakaway opportunity, but I think he waited about 3 or 4 feet too long to shoot it.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. And even on the power play, the puck finds Spanenberg, right? He's got to make a play in the net, and he does again.
He had the angle cut off that time. Spanenberg playing all world in this in his first 87 minutes of this tournament. Puck held in at the blue line. Fordham throws it in behind the Michigan goal. They chop away at it in behind the Wolverine net. 1:05 left in the power play for Fordham. They chop at it over in the far corner. They come up with the puck. Now Fordham will set it back up. With it is Flanagan. Dumps it in behind the Michigan goal. There to go after it is Connolly. And the Wolverines will clear it the length of the ice as we're down to 45 seconds left in the extra man for Fordham. 12:40 to go in this second period. Good play to hold it in short-handed. Coming in, Wilson with a shot right into the glove of Spanenberg, right as Anton was looking for the scraps. So again, Michigan showing the edge on speed, especially on the penalty kill now, as they had another opportunity.
Yeah, if you're a Fordham player or coach, you kind of held your breath there because that would have been a very bad goal to give up. On the power play,
Anton will take the face-off for Michigan as he went up against O'Malley, and it was controlled by Fordham as they bring it out to center ice. A little too far for the outstretched hands of O'Malley, and we're going to get an icing call on Fordham on the power play, so a miscue for the Rams. That'll bring the face-off back down into the Fordham zone.
Yeah, interesting there. It's going to go back the other way. Fordham's got to win this draw here.
Michigan will have the face-off to their advantage in the Fordham zone, as it's going to be Stripling going up against, it looks like, Burke or actually it's O'Malley again. There's one deflected wide of the goal, shorthanded by Michigan. But here come the Rams out of the zone. Skating it up is going to be Mazur. Mazur met by two Wolverines at the blue line. But there's an odd-angle shot, and they score! What a play by Mazur. He just brought it down the left side. And there we go. It's a power play goal for the Fordham Rams. They're on top 1-0. Time of the goal, 7 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yeah, outstanding goal chance there. Successfully converting on that power play. And Fordham, I mean, wow, what else can you say about this Rams team? That is a huge goal here with 12:13 to go in the second period.
Fordham draws first blood. What a play. You know, he just went down the right side and was able to get top shelf on Chang. Michigan with a shot right into the bread basket of Spanenberg, and he'll hang on. So Marcus Mazur with the one-timer up top shelf, and we got a 1-0 lead in favor of the Rams.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable job by Fordham here. And that's huge with Spanenberg in the net now. A one-goal lead as Michigan's been trying so hard. They've had so many chances. And then Fordham, I mean, Fordham's had limited chances, but they took advantage there, and it's 1-0.
26-9 shots on goal in favor of the Rams. So they've got the 1-0 lead as this one is sailed wide of the goal on the left side. Holding it on the point, again, was Michigan, that being Jonathan Calso. They dig away at it over in the corner. Michigan, one-timer, deflected wide. Ooh, Moss had a golden opportunity there. And the puck will float down into the Michigan zone. And they're going to wave off the icing as Michigan will come after the puck. 11:35 to go in this second period. 1-0 in favor of Fordham. Tipped into the Michigan zone. Here's a play on goal with a shot. Oh, and another beautiful save by Spanenberg. Oh, my goodness. What else can you say about Spanenberg? Michigan with another golden opportunity. A nifty move to get in on goal. Tried to go 5-hole, but it was denied. 11:27 to go. Second period. Still 1-0 Fordham.
Michigan's trying everything they can to get it by Spanenberg. Nothing seems to be working.
Unbelievable. Spanenberg is just, boy, I'll tell you what, he gets first dib on the hot tub again after this game because he is really playing outstanding. I don't know what else you can say. Whatever superlative you've got for Spanenberg right now. Throwing it around the boards, held in at the blue line. Now they're going to play it out to center ice. Michigan trailing 1-0. Puck deflected out into the neutral zone. They're going to dig at it there. Now played in the neutral zone area again. Here comes Michigan. Helber has it up over the line. Check that. That's Casey. Casey throws it towards the goal. Deflected by held in at the point. There's a shot whistled high and wide. Held in now by Helber. Helber plays it, tries to play it in the slot. Fordham will come up with it. They skated into the neutral zone. 10:51 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Fordham. Puck played out in the neutral zone. Here comes Michigan up over the line with it. Casey has it. Throws it towards the net. And coming up with it is Reschik. Reschik has it. Thrown towards the net. Oh, it's loose. Off the goalpost. Oh, my goodness. Michigan can't catch a break. There's a one-timer deflected. Michigan has it in the slot area. Plays it towards the goal. Deflected high and wide. Still in behind the Fordham goal. Played over on the left side. They dig away at it. Michigan comes up again with the loose puck. Now it's stolen away, but held in at the point. Playing it on top. Trying to hold it in was Trouba. Michigan comes up with it in the slot area, thrown wide of the goal. Helber has it over on the near side. They dig away at it. Helber brought down, and we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a penalty call coming up to Fordham. 29-9 the shots on goal. Fordham with the important advantage, a 1-0 lead thanks to Marcus Mazur.
Yeah, if you look at the stat sheet and you just look at the saves, you would think Michigan would be the team with the one goal, but it's the other way. It's actually Fordham.
Fordham 1 for 1 on the power play. Michigan now with their third opportunity yet to score a goal on the power play. Face-off won by the Wolverines. They've got it on top. Hasselbeck throws it over on the near side. And skating it out on top now for the Wolverines is Janot. Janot throws it over on the right side. Has it on the right face-off circle. As Moss tried to throw it around the boards. Michigan still trying to set it up. There's a shot deflected right out in front. And Fordham will lift it the length of the ice. And cut about 25 seconds off the power play. A minute 35 in the extra man. 9:35 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Fordham. Michigan has it in the neutral zone. Carried up over the line by Moss. Moss over the left side. Centering play. Hopped over the stick of Janot. Michigan still has control of it, though. Nifty move by Moss again with a shot up over the top of the goal. Oh, my goodness. What speed, what passing. I'll tell you what, Aaron Moss is the real deal.
Oh, the speed with which they skate, the speed with which they pass and throw it at the net is truly incredible. DePerry, right, is in the box right now. His second penalty of the game. So Fordham's 2 for 2 on the kill, trying to make it 3 for 3.
Face off to the right of Spanenberg, 30-9. The shot's on goal. They play it now on top. Michigan has it on the left side. Tries to throw one towards the slot area. Deflected right out in front. They dig away at it. And finally, Spanenberg comes up with it. Oh, we got some pushing and shoving extracurriculars after the whistle. As some exceptions taken to the rule. Spanenberg does the smart thing. He gets out of the fray as we've got 1:06 left to go in the second period. Or into the power play, rather.
Yeah, Logan
to go an extra man.
Yeah, it looks like Logan Gare's helmet popped off. The whistle hadn't blown yet, and the guys seemed like they started to go at it, and then the whistle blew.
You're going to see Connor Burke, and it looks like Alex Truba each go for coincidental minors at 11:52, or 10:52. So we've got a 1-0 lead still for Michigan. 1:06, or for Fordham rather, I beg your pardon. 1:06 left in the original Fordham penalty.
Yeah.
So it's good. So it's going to stay 5-on-4. We get a huddle with the referees right by the top of the Michigan zone as they're going to finally get an explanation, and we're going to get the face-off instead just outside the Michigan blue line. So a break for the Fordham Rams.
Interesting, but fortuitous.
They dig away at the face-off, and it's controlled, and a whistle.
Started a little early. I don't know if the referees were set.
So they're going to drop the puck right in front of us just outside the Michigan blue line again. Gare will take the face-off. He'll go up against Gamby, and it's won by the Wolverines. They've got it now at the blue line, dumping it down into the Michigan zone, or the Fordham zone with a shot. Rebound is loose. Oh, they had Spanenberg on his backside, draped all over the goal, his 6'3" frame, and it's going to be deflected down into the Michigan zone. Spanenberg, Fordham's version of Vasilevsky in net for the Rams, and the puck is going to be deflected down into the Fordham zone. They have possession of it. They throw it around the boards, held it at the point, hopped over the stick of Ficarro, and it's going to go all the way down into the Michigan end. They're going to have to retreat after the puck. Nicholas Gall has it, plays it over to Gare. Gare has it over on the left side, plays it in behind the goal. They dig away at it in behind the Fordham goal. They played over there on the right side, played out on top of Gowell. Gowell with a shot deflected wide. Puck played out into the neutral zone. So Fordham now 3 for 3 on the power play, and they're going to play it in the neutral zone. Up over the line, and offsides will be the call. And we're going to get a media timeout. 7:55 to go here in this second period. Marcus Mazur with his second of the tournament is the difference. We got a 1-0 lead in favor of Fordham here on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Barron Championship Rings, proud sponsor and championship ring provider for the ACHA. Warrior Sports, the preferred stick supplier of the ACHA. the Dallas Stars. For tickets and more information, visit dallasstars.com. And Southwest Airlines, the official event airline partner of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
And welcome back to day 2 of the ACHA Division III National Tournament, as we've got a 1-0 Fordham lead, and I gave you the wrong information. I don't have 00 on my list for Michigan, but we got a Michigan penalty coming up. I believe they might have got called for too many men on the ice right before the media timeout, as it's going to be served by Alex Kai, and I believe they did get too many men on the ice, so it's going to be a power play now for Fordham. They are 1 for 1 on the power play, as Marcus Mazur at 7:47 came down the left side and just went top shelf, a one-timer over the right shoulder of Evan Chang. And now Fordham with a chance to maybe put some space in between them and the Wolverines. Indeed, it was too many men on the ice on Michigan. So here we go with a Fordham power play. 32-9, the shots on goal in favor of Fordham or of Michigan, but Fordham is up 1-0. They've got that they're going to be patiently setting up the power play. As there's a shot deflected up over to the left side, taken from the point by Connor Burke. Played over there now by Gamby, playing in behind the goal with a shot right into the breadbasket of Chang, and he'll hang on. 1:28 to go in the power play. 7:22 left in the period. 1-0 in favor of Fordham.
Yeah, Fordham's already converted one, so now they get another chance. And if you're the Rams, you're feeling pretty confident with it in Michigan's end.
50% on the tournament so far is Fordham on the power play, 2 for 4. They played out on the point with it as Mazur. Plays it over on the right side to Gamby. And it's going to be pushed into the neutral zone area as Fordham will have to backtrack after the puck. Mazur comes up with it, skates it into the zone to Burke. Burke brings it up in the slot with a shot deflected wide of the goal. Held in over on the right side. There's another one deflected over in the far corner. Fordham has it now in the deep in their own or in the Michigan end. Odd angled shot deflected off of Chang. They dig away at it in that corner of the goal. And finally it's going to be whistled down as now, 3 shots on goal in the power play for Fordham. Michigan hanging it or keeping it a 1-goal deficit down to Fordham 1-0.
Yeah, I think with Spanenberg in the net for Fordham, if you go down by 2 here, it's going to be very difficult to climb back into this if you're Michigan. So very important 50 seconds here.
Ooh, boy, there was a long rebound that Michigan was able to get out of the crease area. Not a long rebound. We'll call it a juicy rebound right in front of the crease off of Chang that Fordham couldn't come up with. There's a deflection right out at the blue line. Michigan able to clear the zone, showing some speed on the Wolverines. Here comes Anton, one-handing it into the zone with a play. And he's deflected away. Good defensive play by Fordham as now the Rams come up with the puck. They skate it the other way. Coming up over the line with it is Mazur. Mazur over on the right side. He tries to one-hand it behind the goal, but he's met over in the far near corner. Out on top and hopped over the stick of Denome. And he'll have to backtrack after the puck. 8 seconds left in the power play. Here's a giveaway for Michigan. Coming up over the line, Stripling with a shot. Whistled wide of the goal. Anton tried to get the juicy rebound. Now here comes Fordham. Both teams at full strength, 5:50 to go. There's a shot. Kicked away by Chang over on the right side. Puck is loose in behind the Michigan goal, and the Wolverines come up with it. Deflected off the safety netting and out of play. 5:40 to go, second period. Michigan with an opportunity, shorthanded again. Fordham Spanenberg able to help keep that puck out of the net.
Yeah, I mean, how about that drive from Stripling, right? He's their leading point getter. He had a goal and an assist yesterday. He tried to put Michigan on the board and knot it up here with that last drive.
Taking the face-off will be Stansberry for Fordham, and it looks like he's going to go up against Stripling. Puck deflected off the face-off, held in at the point. There's one deflected before it got to the zone by Johnson. Puck played over on the left side. They dig away at it over in the far corner. Going to be held in now at the blue line. Now it's going to be out to center ice as Johnson will have to backtrack it. The defenseman plays it. It's deflected into the Michigan zone. No icing on that one as Stanisberry chases after it along with Gowell for Michigan. It's played in behind the Michigan goal. Down to 5:14 to go in the second period. 1-0 in favor of Fordham. Puck played out to center ice. Here come the Wolverines. Skating it over the line is Stripling. Men over on the left side. Centering play. Nobody home as Gare couldn't come up with it. Puck deflected back down into the Michigan or the Fordham zone. Down in the far corner. It's thrown around the boards. Held in at the point. Taken by Calso. Throws it over on the left side. Taken over there by Casey. Playing in behind the goal. They one-hand it. Played over on the right side. Centering play, actually, it's over on the left side now with Calso. There's a shot deflected out in front by the right face-off circle, almost at the doorstep, but it's going to be held in at the blue line. Actually, it was going to be offsides. Michigan had to touch up. Puck played in the Fordham zone still. They deflected out to center ice. Fordham trying to maybe get that long pass to set it up. Instead, with the puck over the line is Godowski. Godowski with a shot. Rebound up over the top of the goal. Played over on the far side. Michigan comes up with it. They deflected out to center ice. Going to be played right at the neutral zone. Fordham was offside, so Michigan will get control of the puck. 4 minutes left in the second period. 1-0 Rams. Puck played out to center ice. Hopped off the stick of Gare. Now it's going to be deflected into the Fordham zone. There's a play. There's a backhand. And again, Spanenberg with the save. Fordham took exception to something after the whistle. But we've got a stoppage, 3:51 to go. Justin, still 1-0 Fordham, 34-15 shots on goal.
Yeah, it's remarkable what Spanenberg's done in the net. In the first period, Michigan got tons of chances. I mean, I don't think they've gotten the same amount in this period. No, they have not. I don't think they've gotten the same amount. So, I mean, not something that's good for Michigan, but Fordham, I mean, just wearing the Wolverines down because they can't put it in the net, Michigan.
You brought up an excellent point, and they did the same thing to Gulf Coast yesterday, wearing them down, getting them frustrated. And, you know, this is a carbon copy of yesterday's game against the Eagles of Florida Gulf Coast, where they just got them so frustrated that they, you know, neither team played bad, but it just, Fordham got frustrated, or Gulf Coast didn't, got out of the game a little bit. Puck loose in behind the Michigan goal, wraparound by the Fordham goal, rather. Wraparound try, kicked away by Spanenberg. Playing it over in the near corner. They dig away at it, coming up with the loose puck is Helber. Now Fordham's O'Malley will deflect it out, and it's going to be cleared out of the zone, but we'll get an icing call, and the face-off will come back down in the Fordham net. So again, another wraparound try, played in behind the goal. 69 saves in about a little over a period, a game and a half, I should say, for Spanenberg. He's just keeping it up.
Yeah, but with Michigan's speed, you can't blink if you're Fordham. Michigan can score so fast.
Exactly. Puck deflected over in the far corner. It's going to roll around the boards. Fordham will come up with it. They played out in the neutral zone. Michigan's able to clear it back down in the Fordham end. Down to 3 minutes left in the second period. Play out into the neutral zone. Played there by the Wolverines. They dump it again back down in the Fordham end. They try to skate after it, but good play by the Rams. They keep possession of the puck. Burke now will take it out of the zone. Cross-ice pass. Little give and go. Coming up to O'Malley with a shot. Kicked wide of the goal by Chang. They dig at it over in the far corner. Puck played over now by Michigan. They're going to come up with the puck out of the zone. Long cross-ice pass intended for Kai. They throw it down in the Fordham end in behind the goal. Puck played around the boards. They're going to chop at it over in the near corner. Dug away at over there. Michigan and Fordham trying to come up with possession of the puck. 2.5 to go. Penalty call coming up to Fordham. I think we might get a boarding call on that one, something to that range, because that was a huge hit over in the near corner in the Fordham end.
Yeah, it was a monster hit. I think you're right on the boarding call. 2:26 to go in the second. Now it's getting testy a little bit for Fordham here.
Tamburo's going to check that. Yes, Tamburo's going to go to the box. It's going to be a 2-minute minor. So this will be the fourth power play of the afternoon for Michigan. 0 for 3 so far, so we'll see if they can get the tying goal here in the latter stages of the second period. They get puck over on the left side. He's got it deep in the Fordham end. They throw it around the boards. And it over on the near side. Centering play. There's a one-timer. And a solution by the Wolverines. And we've got a 1-1 tie.
And it was Godowski who didn't register a point yesterday. He didn't.
Adam Jeanette, we'll give the credit to him.
Okay. So Godowski still without a point.
Yes. Good comeback.
Yeah, but what a goal. I mean, you talked about the speed, great passing in the slot.
You know, there wasn't anything that Spanenberg could do on that one, Justin.
No.
It was such a beautiful goal. Tic-tac-toe, if you will, and we've got a 1-1 tie.
Tic-tac-toe is right.
And I think we're going to get another penalty coming up to Fordham. Flanagan's going in the box after the whistle. His number's up on the penalty board. So we could have another power play unless we're going to get coincidentals. But anyways, Adam Janot, a power play goal at 18:01, and we've got ourselves a 1-1 tie.
Able to cash in on that power play where they struggled.
Rich Gilberti and his crew getting the explanation. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were talking about in the break, though, we were expecting to see some goals in the second period. But, you know, Spanenberg has been so great.
Oh, I know.
And to only give up one. Now the fans starting to get into it.
Well, we're still trying to get an explanation. They're egging on, the Fordham players are egging on the Michigan fans. So here's one thing, if you're Fordham, they're playing right into Michigan's game there if they're going to start paying attention to the fans. We got a power play goal for Michigan, Adam Janot, and we've got a penalty coming up to Fordham after the play, so Michigan will be back on the power play. Michigan comes up over the line, over in the far corner, going after the puck was Janot again. Puck in behind the Fordham goal. A 1-1 tie as we're just about 2 periods in. Puck played over on the right side. Fordham will come up with it. They try to clear the zone. They finally do, but just out to center ice. Puck played over to Ficarro, and offsides will be the call. And that'll bring the face-off just outside the blue line. Roughing the call on Fordham on Flanagan. Boy, what an exciting game, Justin. We got a minute and a half left of the second period and another third period of exciting hockey.
And it's not like Michigan hasn't had chances around the net. You know, they've had so many.
They sure have. Face-off right outside the Fordham blue line. Michigan able to carry the puck in the zone. Casey goes after it. Centering play a little too strong for Gare as they dig away at it over on the far side. Played over on the right side. Played out on the point now. Gowell. He throws one towards the net. Rebound. I don't know if it got to the goal or not, but it's kicked over on the left side. A minute and 9 left in the period. Out on top with it. Michigan has it. There's a shot deflected over to the side of the goal. They still chop away at it in behind the Fordham goal. Michigan holds it at the point with a play. Deflected in the slot area, and it's going to go down the length of the ice. 55 seconds left in the power play. There's about a second and a half difference in the power play and the end of the period. And so we will be, if nothing happens, Michigan will just have a minute and a half power play in the third period. A second and a half, I should say. Puck played over on the far side, played out on the point. Michigan has it there. They skated over on the right side. Wolverines have it on top of the pass. A little errant will bring it back out in the neutral zone. Michigan will have to regroup. Alex Trouba with a dangerous cross-ice pass, but Michigan able to bring it up in the zone, but Fordham's got numbers. They skated over on the right side. 15 seconds left in the period. 1-1 tie. They throw it around the boards. Held in at the blue line, now out to center ice. 6 seconds left. One more opportunity maybe for Michigan, but a good play on the Fordham defense. And offsides will be the call. 1.2 left to go in the second period. We're all knotted up at 1.
Hang on, everything's knotted up now.
Well, Justin, you called it. You said 1-1 after 2 periods of play. that's where we're going to end up. We'll start calling you Nostradamus.
As long as I can get everybody's name right. That's what I got to get down.
Well, you'll just go last in line at the coffee truck. And that's going to do it for 2 periods of play. What an exciting game here in day 2, the opening game of the second day of pool play. 2 power play goals. Marcus Mazur at 7:47 for Fordham. And then Adam Janot at 18:01 has evened it up. 37-16 shots on goal in favor of Michigan after 2 periods.
Yeah, unbelievable. Kind of lopsided as far as the shots category goes. But Michigan, they finally pushed that one across. Shows that Spanenberg, he can give up that one, and you knotted things up after giving up the power play goal. I think it's definitely encouraging to see that you were able to convert on one of the power plays after starting 0-3 for Michigan.
Well, after a scoreless first period, both teams, as I mentioned, with power play goals, we have a 1-1 tie. Don't go anywhere. We've got an exciting third period. A lot riding on this game in game 2 or day 2 of pool play. Moving day, if you will. We're going to take a break and step aside. We'll be back for the third period. You're watching the D3 National Championships of the ACHA on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
Is the University of Michigan.
Founded as a place of universal learning.
We wanted to study the world's problems.
And make a difference.
We said we were leaders, so we led.
Together, we could accomplish great feats.
Beyond what any one person could do.
We are Michigan.
And after 200 years,
we can never forget why we lead.
To advance knowledge.
To serve the public. To do good. That is our way forward.
This guy's not ready. You're not ready. Let's go!
Hockey heads are special, which is why we protect them with a helmet designed, built, and tested to endure real-world hockey impacts.
Come on. You know the answer. You studied for this. Come on. Timmy. Come on, Timmy. You got this, son. Pencil to paper. Focus. Come on, Timmy. Focus. Focus. Take the puck. There you go. Skate. Skate. Pass it. You call that a pass? What are you doing? You missed the puck. Come on.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to day number 2 of the ACHA Division III National Championships. We are coming up to the third period of play, just about ready to go. We've got a 1-1 tie. Yours truly, Lou Gamelin, along with my tag team partner, Justin DeVellis. And Justin, a couple of power play goals to keep things knotted up at 1. But again, Michigan, with a decided shot on goal advantage, definitely has had the better of the play after 40.
Yeah, Michigan's controlled the puck for a majority of this game. The scoreboard says even, but it's a 0-0 ball game right now. Whoever wins this third period is going to walk away 2-0 now in pool play.
Oh, I beg your pardon. This is a big game. If Fordham wins, boy, they're really going to have the upper hand, because then they will go into tomorrow with a game where, a 2-0 record. They will have wins over the top seed and the second seed, and then they would play tomorrow against number 3 with a chance to wrap it up. If Michigan wins, there's a lot still at stake here, and it's going to be very exciting. If there's a tie, that'll really throw things into a mosh pit, as you like to call it. Face-off controlled by Fordham. They bring it in the Michigan zone as they switch ends. Michigan will be going from left to right on your computer screen as the puck is deflected wide. Michigan tries to clear the zone as it's going to be played in behind the Michigan goal. They throw it around the board. It's going to be held in momentarily, now played out to center ice. Skating after it is Stripling. Stripling will go after it over in the near corner. He's going to be met there by Michael Ficcaro. They play it over on the left side as we're about 30 seconds into this third period, a 1-1 tie. Nifty move over the line by Mazur. Mazur with a shot! Oh, my goodness. Point-blank range, but Evan Chang flashing the leather, hanging on with authority. 40 seconds in, still 1-1.
Yeah, how about that save from Chang? Didn't play yesterday. He's getting the start, and he's keeping the Wolverines in it. Great chance for Fordham right there.
He says, hey, all this talk about Spanenberg, give me a little bit of credo on that one. And he got it with a beautiful save there. Michigan, of course, in their home white jerseys with the maize and blue trim. Fordham in their very, very cool red, crimson, and white uniforms with the white helmets. Puck played over in the far corner in the Fordham end. Michigan digs away at it. They're going to set it up at the point with it. There's Connolly over cross ice with a play over the left side, thrown towards the net. Just kind of rolled there, and Spanenberg had to glove it off. I don't even think it was intended to be a shot by Kelso. It just trickled in, and that'll be a save to add to the total for Spanenberg.
Yeah, it was kind of dangerous, a loose puck there that I don't know what the intention was, but it found its way pretty close to the net.
After the face-off, it'll be played over on the near side. Michigan comes up with it. They're going to skate it around the right side. Played out at the point. Connolly has it. Plays it over on the right side again. They're going to dig away at it. Coming up again with it is Casey. It's going to be thrown around the boards. Here comes Fordham. 2-on-3 the other way. Up over the line with it is Godowski. Godowski plays it in behind the goal, but his pocket is picked by Connolly. Here comes Michigan. They skate it quickly out of the zone. Play it out to center ice. Chasing after it over in the far corners. Reschik. Reschik plays it in behind the goal. They play it around the boards. What's going to be played over there by Helber. Helber gets his pocket picked. Here comes Fordham. Fordham tries to skate it out of the zone. They chop away at it at the blue line. Michigan will come up with it. 2 minutes gone in this third period of a 1-1 tie. They skate the puck back into the Fordham zone where it's played there at the blue line. Now deflected out to center ice. Puck deflected right out in front of us. Going to be played at the point. Now it's going to be chopped at again. And coming up with the puck is Michigan. Anton will try to skate it out. Good pressure, though, by O'Malley in the center ice area for Fordham. And he was looking for the cherry pick as it's played out the center ice. Michigan comes up with it. Lead pass up over the line with it is Howard. Howard with a play. Hit on goal with a shot. Spanenberg makes the save. As a little slow to get up is Sean Johnson for the Fordham Rams.
Yeah, I don't know if Johnson was injured or if he was trying to block that puck with his entire body.
Looked like he pulled something on that play. I don't think he got hit. I don't know if he pulled a muscle, but yeah, I think you're right. I think he was hurt, Justin. Michigan comes up with the loose puck, but here comes Fordham. Fordham tried to make a little Stretch pass, but it's instead going to be controlled. There's a steal, but deflected before it got to the goal. Puck played over in front of the goal, kicked away by Chang. Here comes Michigan. Ooh, a nice pass. Stretch pass intended for Janot. Janot with the tying goal for Michigan. There's a lead pass out at center ice. Coming up with it is Howard. Howard has it in his own zone. He's going to skate it over as Michigan looks to redirect the puck. They play it out at center ice. Now it's going to be deflected into the Fordham zone. Up over the line, nifty move by Mazur. He slaps one. Kicked away by Chang. Played over now on the near side in the Michigan zone. They're going to deflect it. That's going to end up going right to the goal. Spangenberg, oh boy. Could have been a little bit of an anticipation whistle that time by the referee.
Yeah.
But Fordham was able to get the stop, and the faceoff will be deep in the Fordham zone. 40-18, the shots on goal in favor of the Wolverines. We've got a 1-1 tie. Don't go anywhere, everybody. This is going to be one heck of a finish, I can tell. At the point where it is Gowell. Gowell has it over on the right side. There's a shot. Deflected out in front, kicked away. Michigan sets it back up. They throw it down in the zone. Deflected into the slot area, but it's played out to center ice. Michigan will backtrack. Trying to go after it was Godowski for Fordham. But now here come the Wolverines. Played out to center ice, deflected into the neutral zone. They play it out into the Michigan end. The Michigan player lost his stick as he went to play because they hit him in the breadbasket. Bringing it up over the line. The Wolverines skated in. They carry the zone. Wilson, there's a pass in the slot area. Rebound. They dig away at it. Played over in the near corner. Michigan comes up with it. Nifty move by Hasselbeck. Hasselbeck tries to skate it in the zone, but a great poke check by Gamby for Fordham, and he outlets it into the neutral zone. Coming up with it is Godowski. Godowski over the line to DePerry. DePerry, he gets bounced off the puck. Good back check by the Wolverines. They play it over in the near corner, chopping away at it. Holding it in is LeBlanc. LeBlanc throws it into the far corner, where it's played now by the Wolverines, and it's deflected up into the safety netting. 4.5 minutes gone in this third period, Justin. Still all knotted up at 1.
Yeah, and the scoring chances haven't gone away. We've still seen both teams now in the third period getting opportunities.
Face-off will be to the right of the goaltender Chang for Michigan. Again, 1-1 tie. They dig away, or they still wait for the face-off. They dig away at it, deflected out to center ice. Fordham will have to race back after it. Chasing after it for Michigan is Vaccaro, but a good play to get back at it by Hatch. They played around the boards. They dig away at it over there, right of the goal, by the left face-off circle if you're facing it. And it's going to be held in at the point by Michigan. Kelso throws it wide of the goal. Played over on the near side with an odd-angled shot deflected. That time by Connolly. They play it now over on the left side, on the near side of the goal, rather. And it's played in the slot area with a shot. Oh, a broken stick that time. Here comes Michigan. They've still got it Stripling. It's still in a mat. Right out in front again. It's loose. And it's going to be deflected down into the Michigan end. A couple of more shots. 44 now for Michigan. 18 for Fordham. Puck played in the neutral zone, now dumped into the Fordham end. Chasing after it for Fordham is Tamburo. He's going to make a play on it. Going to hand it over to Burke. He plays it out to center ice. A big collision right in front of the penalty box. O'Malley gets up a little slow. They throw it around the boards. Going to be held in at the blue line. Now it's played in the neutral zone. Good play, though, by Mazur to come up with it. But his pocket is picked. Here comes Moss up over the line, showing his speed with a shot. Rebound blocked away by Spangenberg. What a play by Moss to get it into the goal area. Wow. Puck over in the far corner. And now it's going to be played by Fordham. They try to get it out of the zone. Coming up with the puck again is Trouba. Trouba throws it towards the net. High shoulder save by Spangenberg. Next play deflected. Played over in the far side. Fordham has it. They lift it out to center ice and dump it into the Michigan zone. They're going to wave off the icing. Wolverines come up with possession of the puck. 13:40 to go. Regulation time. A 1-1 tie. Puck deflected in the neutral zone. Played in around the goal. Chang will play it around the boards. He'll hand it off. Michigan plays it. Check that. That's going to be Gare. Gare comes up over the line. Played over in the far corner. They play it now in behind the Fordham goal. Michigan comes up with it, playing it over on the right side. They try to get a play on it in behind the goal. Playing it over on the left side. Now on top with it is Gowell. Gowell throws it towards the slot area, and Fordham will lift it up to center ice. Caught in midair by Gowell. Plays it back up over the line. Out to Anton on top. Just hopped over his stick. Plays it over in the near corner. Michigan tries to set it up in the slot area. Back out on the point with a shot. In traffic. Deflected before it got to the goal. It's loose. And right into the glove of Spanenberg again. 46 saves for Spanenberg. We still got 12:55 left to go in regulation time.
Yeah, it was loose, Lou. That was honestly a chance for Michigan there. Anton kind of came in. I thought he might clean it up, but Spanenberg was able to glove it down. I want to say he kept it in his glove.
I'll tell you what, this has been one heck of a game for Spanenberg again. If there's an MVP vote in the tournament right now, he's got to be the leading vote getter for sure.
Oh, without question.
Puck played out at center ice, deflected back into the Fordham zone. Michigan chasing after it. Good play to hold it in by Michigan. They come up with it at the blue line. Janot has it, throws it around the boards. Anton will come up with it, taps it to the point. There's one deflected in behind the goal. Michigan comes up with it again over on the near side. Keeping the pressure on top with it is Gowell. Gowell with a cross-ice pass over to Kai. There's one loose at the doorstep. Oh, played over in the near corner again. They hold it in at the point, throw it in behind, over on their left side rather. Played over in the slot area and deflected. It's going to be thrown down the length of the ice. And we'll get an icing call. And with 12:06 to go here in regulation time, Spanenberg is doing everything he can to keep it a scoreless tie. Michigan again peppering them with shots. My count is 11-2 here in this third period.
Yeah, and a face-off taking place right in front of Spanenberg again. Draw so many times taking place on that end.
Face-off, will be to the right of Spanenberg, held in at the point by Michigan. They throw it towards the goal, deflected wide of the goal. Spanenberg able to get the save on that one. Puck played over on the right side, going to be deflected out to center ice. Fordham will come up with it. They deflected into the zone, played by Connolly. Connolly with a lead pass. Moss coming in to try to make a play on it, but Spanenberg is there to make the play, and he gets a little extra push, does Moss, as he came in a little too close for the liking of Fordham, and that'll keep the face-off down deep in the Fordham end.
Yeah, Fordham did not like that right there. What'd you think, Lou?
Little gamesmanship, I think, on that one. But I didn't see anything wrong with it, but, I guess protocol, I don't know. Maybe he was a little too close on that one. It could have went either way, I guess, on that one. I really don't have an issue with it, I guess. There's a shot deflected by Moss off the face-off. Played over in the slot area. There's another drive up over the top of the goal. Rebound. Deflected out at the blue line. 52 shots by Michigan with 11.5 to go in the game. Play in the center ice or checked in the slot area. Michigan skating it around Gare. His pocket is picked by Fordham. Good play by the Rams, led that time by Mazur. His lead pass coming up over the line, O'Malley. O'Malley drops it off. Then there's a shot whistled wide of the goal taken by Burke. Rolls around to the boards, now held out to center ice. And they're going to dump it back down in the Michigan zone as Fordham was offside. Puck played out to center ice. Now it's going to roll down into the the Fordham end. Michigan fans wanted too many men on the ice, but it was a good play by Fordham. Fordham with it on center ice. Little give and go coming up over the line. Flanagan over the left side. Drops it off for Burke. Burke bounced off the puck, and here comes Terrell. Terrell plays it out to center ice. Tipped over the stick of Reschik. Check that. It's going to be Wilson. And I believe we're going to get an offside call on Michigan. 10:37 to go here in this third period. Both teams all tied at 1. 52-18 shots on goal in favor of the Maize and Blue.
Yeah, we saw a lot of penalties in the second period too, Lou. None yet in the third. So that's something I'm going to look out for right now as we head into the last 10 minutes, 37 seconds.
Face-off is to the left of Chang. They dig away at the face-off after the whistle, and it looked like the helmet came off of Tim Hasselbeck, who took the face-off as he went up against Godowski for Fordham. So that'll keep the face-off right back where it was, to the left of Evan Chang, who's had 17 saves himself. And it looks like that they're going to get a change as Chang will come off. Or, I'm sorry, I checked that Hasselbeck will come off. And Logan Gare will take the face-off. One cleanly by Fordham. There's a shot deflected wide of the goal. Taken up by Kai. Kai will hand it off. Michigan will try to clear the zone. Cross-ice pass over to Kai. Kai brings it up over the line, goes over on the near side, in the corner, skates it around the goal, tries to hand it off. Instead, it's deflected. Back out to the point. Now throwing back over the corner. Fordham will come up with it almost halfway through this third period. Good play to hold it in by Gare. Gare wheels and deals with the puck over on the right side. Hands it off over to Wilson. Wilson plays it out, and it's deflected on top and going to go all the way down into the Michigan end, where it's going to be played by Gowell. Michigan played that, so there's no icing. They were the ones that threw it down the length of the ice. Gowell will have it back in his own end. Under 10 minutes to go in this third period. 1-1 tie. Play kicked out at center ice. Here comes Gare up over the line, coming in on the left side. Trying to streak in with a shot. Kicked away by Spanenberg. There's one over in the corner again. They dig at it over on the far side. 9.5 to go here in this third period. There's a play. Big hit that time by Flanagan. Played over on the left side, right side now, as going after the puck is Stansberry for Fordham. They played around the boards, held in at the point, played there by Michigan. Falling down with the puck was Jake Stewart, but he was able to get the puck over in the corner. 9:10 to go. Played in the slot. There's a drive. Rebound right out in front. Oh, my goodness. Another big play by Spanenberg. Played out on top by Gowell. Gowell, he tried to center it into the slot. Puck deflected over in the near corner. 8:55 to go. There's a drive. Puck loose over on the left side. Puck played over in the near corner. Icing will be the call. That'll bring the face-off down back into the Fordham zone. 8:43 to go here in this third period, and I think Michigan might have got away with a cross-check over on the other end in the Fordham zone.
Yeah, we talked about this guy so much, though. Spanenberg, 54 saves. Unbelievable. He had to do everything right there. He was on his back. He was on his side, just trying to keep it out of the net, and he was able to get back on his feet.
Absolutely amazing indeed. 8:43 to go, regulation time. We've got a 1-1 tie. Michigan and Fordham both won yesterday, so this game's got huge implications on moving day, day number 2 of the pool play of 3 days. Face-off fought for, still controlled by Michigan out at the point. They throw it around the boards. Going to be played over in the corner by Michigan's Janot. He digs away at it. Coming up with it, though, D'Agostino. Good play to get it off to Denome. Denome will skate it over on the far side, bring it around the boards. And we are going to get an icing call. And that'll bring the puck back down into the Fordham end. So, again, 8:26 to go here in regulation time. And we have a 1-1 tie.
And another draw on the Fordham end, Lou.
55-18, the shots on goal in favor of Michigan. Taking the face-off for Michigan will be Logan Gare. Or check that, it'll be Callum Stripling. He's got Moss directed to his right. Fordham again will get the face-off. O'Malley, actually, he's going to be whistled out of the play. Those guys tried to get on a change, but the referee said, no, you can't do that with the icing. So instead, it's going to be coming back on the ice. Stansberry and Denome. Stansberry will take the face-off for Fordham. He'll go up against Stripling. Face-off one controlled by Michigan. They've got it out at the point. Throwing it over in the slot area. Moss will try to go after it, but first was Tanborough. That shot deflected out of play. And we're going to get our media timeout, I believe. 8:18 to go. Third period. Oh, no, not yet. I beg your pardon. There still is 8:18 to go, but we are not getting the media timeout just yet. Referees waved it off. Puck will be played over now on the left of Spanenberg. Face-off controlled by Michigan. Moss takes it in behind the goal. Reverses footing. There's one right out in front. Oh, a stick save by Spanenberg. Keep the play deep in the Michigan end, but now Fordham comes up with it. They're going to lift it out to center ice, and it's going to go wide. And icing will be the call. Boy, what a smart play that time by Chang to let it go. That's going to bring the face-off back down into the Fordham end, so they still cannot make a line change.
Oh, my God, and I don't know how that pass got through there for that chance. I mean, what a pass through. I had to go through 3 or 4 guys, but nobody was able to get a skate. It actually was a pretty good chance.
Again, we'll get the face-off in the Fordham zone. Stripling will take the face-off against Stanisberry. And they dig away at it. Finally coming up with it. Fordham trying to clear the zone. They can't. Puck held in at the blue line. They get a change. The cross line, one-timer. Oh, here comes Fordham with an opportunity. But they throw it out to center ice. Michigan will come back with the puck. Under 8 to go here in the third period. Puck deflected at the blue line. Good play by Moss to hold it in. Tries to go through the legs of the would-be defender, the forward Tamburo. Fordham now skates the puck into the zone. Mazur over on the right side with a one-handed shot. Kicked away by Chang. O'Malley will go after it to keep it deep in the Michigan end. They throw it around the boards when it'll come up to Stewart. Stewart will play it over on the right side. He'll outlet it out to Moss. Moss will bring it up over the line. He had Hopkins for Carl streaking in on goal. There's a centering play, deflected wide. Michigan throws it towards the goal, where it's going to be hung on to by Flanagan. He'll clear it out to center ice, and coming up with it is Michigan. Up to 7 minutes left to go. Here comes Anton streaking down the left side. He's met over there by Burke. They play it over in the far corner. Fordham now will try to skate it out of the zone. They play it out to center ice. One-handing the puck is Tamburo, throwing it around the board up into the safety netting. And we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage of play. 6:48 to go here in this third period. And I think we're finally going to get our media timeout. We will. 6:48 to go here in regulation time. Don't go anywhere. We've got a 1-1 tie here on the ACHA Broadcast Network.
The 2019 ACHA National Championships are brought to you by Budget Car Rental, the preferred rental agency of the ACHA. Hogan Transportation, official tournament partners of the 2019 ACHA National Championships. Edge Protect, protecting goalie skate blades since 2004 and official sponsor of the 2019 ACHA National Championships.
And welcome back to the ACHA Broadcast Network. Yours truly, Lou Gamblin, along with my tag team partner, Justin DeVellis. Justin, 6:48 to go in regulation time. Man, we got another barn burner here on the first game of the day, just like yesterday in this rink. This time, Michigan and Fordham all knotted at 1.
Oh, it's been such a great game. Now heading into the final, 6 minutes, 48 seconds. Expect something crazy here. Maybe we haven't seen the craziest thing that was meant to happen today. We haven't seen it yet, maybe.
There's one deflected right in front of us at center ice. Anton tried to make a play on it along with Depari for Fordham. Now it's going to be played in the Fordham zone. Bounced off the referee, but it's going to be a delayed offsides. Michigan had to touch up. They do. Fordham has it in behind their own goal. 6:24 to go, third period of a 1-1 tie. They've got it over on the right side now. Michigan holds it in at the point. Kelso plays it over on the left side. They skate it towards the slot area. Rebound right into the glove again of guess who? Joe Spanenberg. His 56th save of the game. And he had 34 last night, so correct me if I'm wrong. In almost 114 minutes, he's got 100 saves.
Wow.
No, I take that back. My Central Michigan math, that's 90 saves.
90.
We'll roll with that.
I like it.
Off the face-off, controlled by Michigan with a shot deflected wide of the goal. Played in behind the Fordham goal, back out to the point with it. Gowell throws it towards the net. Oh, man, how do you not love the play of Joe Spanenberg? Gloves off the save in traffic. 6:01 to go, regulation time. 58 saves for Spanenberg this game.
Yeah, and that might have been his best.
22-3 shots on goal, Michigan in this third period. Puck played in the neutral zone by Burke. Deflected now. O'Malley tried to make a play on it. Michigan back with numbers. They played over on the far side. They're going to skate it out into the neutral zone. Played right there by Michigan. Here comes an opportunity. There's a shot up over the top of the goal by Gare. All the way over to the near side. Puck played in the neutral zone area. Now they skate after it. Ooh, a big hit on Burke by Michigan. Still skating after it, Mazur. And now here come the Wolverines with the puck over the net. Gare tries to make a play on it over on the right side. Comes in on goal, centering play, and they score! Grant Reschik gets the go-ahead goal. Time of the goal, 14 minutes and 38 seconds. Michigan on top, 2-1.
And Spanenberg, he's been so great today. But that attack, just so good from the Wolverines. Beautiful passing. You talked about the tic-tac-toe that's happened all day. And it's 2-1 with 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go.
Who would have thought it would have took the 60th shot to get Michigan their second goal? That's Spanenberg keeping Fordham in this game. Here comes Mawson with a shot. Long rebound over on the far corner. Puck over in the near corner now, 5:10 to go in this third period. Michigan on top, 2-1. What a huge goal. Played over on the far side. Fordham will come up with the puck now. By no means are they out of it. Under 5 to go, a 2-1 hockey game. Michigan comes up with the loose puck now. Here comes Fordham, bringing it up over the line the other way is Depari. His pocket is picked. Here comes Moss. Moss over on the right side. Dipsy do centering pass right out in front. Oh, my goodness. Spanenberg again. Spanenberg. We're going to be saying that name in our sleep tonight. 60 saves for the Fordham goaltender. But it's Michigan on top, 2-1. Holy cow. Oh, I got to tell you, credit Michigan for not getting frustrated. They're throwing everything but yours and my kitchen sink at Spanenberg, and he's held up with 60 saves. Face-off controlled by Michigan. They played in behind the Fordham goal. Anton will skate it around the right side. 4:35 to go here in this third period. 2-1 Michigan on top. They skated out to center ice. Good poke check by Michigan, but here comes O'Malley. He plays it in the Michigan zone, up high into the neutral zone area. Coming up with it is LeBlanc. LeBlanc throws it. It's kicked away by Chang. Puck played back in the Michigan zone. 4:15 to go, regulation time. 2-1 Michigan. They played out to center ice. Deflection right in front of us at center ice. Going after it is Burke. He throws it around the boards. Fordham now will make the play in their own zone. Skating after it. Now here comes Burke. Burke will try to get it out of the zone. Michigan again flying on defense. Good play at center ice. Michigan will take the puck right in the neutral zone area, and they've got it there by Gare. Gare will throw it down into the Michigan or the Fordham zone. 3:45 to go here in regulation time. 2-1 Michigan. The Wolverines have it in the neutral zone. They're going to try to skate it over in the far corner. Going after it for Michigan again is Gare. 3.5 to go regulation time. 2-1 Wolverines. They're still chopping away at it. 2-on-2 over there now. Trying to get the puck for Fordham is Sean Johnson. Also going after it was LeBlanc. Michigan comes up with it. There's a shot deflected. Oh, deflected that time by LeBlanc. Here comes Fordham, but again, Michigan with numbers. Puck deflected, and they're going to call it delayed offside, so Michigan gets the opportunity. Fordham has to get onside. Down to 3 minutes left, Justin. 2-1 Michigan. Shots on goal, 62-19 in favor of Michigan. And Logan Gare did his best to stay on side, but man, oh man. Justin, we've been treated to one heck of a hockey game.
Yeah, it's been great so far. I mean, Spanenberg has been so good. I mean, really. But it's going to be that second goal if Fordham can't get something going. But
puck held in the neutral zone by Michigan. What a strong play again by Michigan. They've had every answer to Fordham's quickness here this afternoon. I didn't think I'd see a team as quick as Fordham, but boy, Michigan, I think, has got a little bit more of a step in their speed. But hey, it's still not over. Puck deflected out to center ice. 2:25 to go. Regulation time, 2-1 in favor of Michigan. They keep the play in the Fordham zone now, played down on the far end by Stripling. Stripling has it over on the right side. They dig away at it in the Fordham zone, still trying to make a play on it. 2:10 to go regulation time. Justin, how long do you think before Fordham pulls Spangenberg?
Difficult to say. I maybe let it go down to about a minute, maybe a little bit under. I don't know, Lou.
Puck thrown down in the Michigan zone. Chang will come out to play it, drops it off. Good play by the Wolverines to get it out. They play it out into the neutral zone area. They're going to skate it down. Played in the corner by Jake Stewart. They play it in behind the boards. A minute 40 to go. There's a giveaway with a shot. Spangenberg with the save. Big collision after the shot. We're down to a minute 34 left. Michigan with the puck at the neutral zone. Played in there by Anton. Another big boarding call. And we're going to get a penalty call coming up to Fordham as they push and shove after the whistle. You're going to see Marcus Mazur, I think, go to the box. They get up pushing and shoving. And we're going to get penalties coming up. That was a vicious hit into the boards. The referee away from the ice made the call.
Wow, and what a scrap that was after the whistles, right in front of us, too.
Ryan LeBlanc is going to go to the box instead. I had the wrong number. But it looks like we might get Jonathan Kelso to go to the box as well. Wow, what a huge hit.
A huge hit that started it, and then about 3 or 4 more.
Mazur is going to the box as well. He initiated it, and I think we're going to get roughing on both sides. We'll get some chirping in the penalty box area. And I don't think they're talking about going out for pulled pork tonight either.
No.
Man, what a game this afternoon. Fortunate enough to call it here on day 2 of the Nationals. 63-19 shots on goal, but the important stat, Grant Reschik at 14:38 with the go-ahead goal as they're going to get things sorted out at the penalty box area. And Spangenberg made his way out of the crease for the extra attacker just before that scrum happened. So we'll keep things right here, obviously. So I'm going to ask you again, face-off just outside the Fordham zone. Do we see Spangenberg go right away after the face-off?
Well, it depends. I mean, you got to win the draw, and then if you can get it across the neutral zone, get it into Michigan's zone. But that's the problem. They haven't been able to hold the puck there. So, you can't pull Spangenberg if Michigan's controlling the puck.
Well, they're going to call a 2-minute minor to Mazur for boarding, it looks like. Roughing on the coincidental minors. So coincidental minors, but the extra penalty goes to Fordham. Checking from behind is the penalty call on Mazur. So Michigan with the extra man. The face-off now changes things. Is down in the Fordham end, so they've got the extra attacker. So Fordham, if they pull the goalie, it'll just be 5-on-5 with the empty net. So not a smart penalty that time by Mazur at all, as Fordham now will be faced with a penalty kill situation, and if they pull Spangenberg, it'll be even strength. Puck won by Michigan. Moss holds the puck down, throws it. They throw it down in the far corner. Stewart plays it in behind the goal. 1:15 left with the extra man. Puck thrown around the boards. Moss lost his stick. Fordham comes up with it. We'll keep an eye on Spangenberg. Good play by Michigan, though, to get possession of the puck in their own zone. Good play there, though, by O'Malley to come up with it. Plays it over to Stewart. Stewart throws it around the boards. 1 minute left to go. O'Malley with a shot. Deflected by Michigan. They're going to set up the power play. Playing it up over the line is Moss. Moss has it right side. I kind of like this strategy a little bit because there could be some tiebreakers to think about. Moss comes in on goal. There's a shot deflected. 40 seconds left in the power play. 38, or in the period rather. Spangenberg will hang on. 2-1 our score. Michigan on top. 37.1 to go. So you know what? If you're Rich Gilberti, this might not be a bad idea. Michigan wins here, and if they were to lose to Gulf Coast tomorrow, Fordham beat Gulf Coast. So you may not want to go down 2 goals. But I know you play to win. It's easy for me to say that, but there's like 8,000 different things you could think about.
Right.
Well, here's the situation, ladies and gentlemen. 37 seconds left in the period. 2-1 Michigan. They're on the power play. Fordham called timeout. 65-19, the shots on goal. The ice definitely tilted down on the Fordham end throughout the game, but boy, I'll tell you what. 2 things. Spanenberg, he's Herculean, and Michigan not getting frustrated, staying to their game plan, and cashing in.
I think that's the perfect word to describe Spanenberg's effort. Herculean.
97 saves in 2 games for Joe Spanenberg.
Unreal.
Drew Casey will take the face-off for Michigan. Michael Gamby for Fordham. Here we go, 37.1 left. Michigan up 2-1 with the power play. Puck dropped at center, or in the circle. There's a shot up over the top of the goal. Spanenberg didn't see it. Puck played over on the far side. We're under a half a minute to go. 2-1 Michigan. They dig away at it. Fordham trying to get possession. Now they play it out of the zone. They're going to skate it over on the near side. Hatch plays it out to center ice. Michigan will come up with it. They'll dump it down into the Fordham zone. Icing will be the call. And I think they made a mistake, and they're going to bring it out to center ice. You saw the referee wave off at the last minute, but it was after the whistle was blown. So a good play by the referees to acknowledge it and put it at center ice.
Yeah.
13.5 to go here in this third period. 2-1 Michigan. Face-off right in front of us at center ice. Fordham comes up with it. Michigan, though, has it at the blue line, and offsides will be the call. Logan Gare was offside, and it was a good offsides call. Logan Gare was offside. Little pushing and shoving in the far corner. 9.2 to go here in this third period. Still 2-1 Michigan. Face-off will be just outside the Fordham blue line. 9.2 to go here in this third period. The face-off won by Fordham deep in the Michigan end. 6 seconds left. Puck played around the Michigan goal, pushing and shoving, and that's going to do it. Our final score here on day 2 of the opening game, the 2019 ACHA Division III playoffs. Michigan 2, Fordham 1. What a big game here this morning.
Huge game. What a battle from the Wolverines, right? Going up 1-0. Fordham comes back to knot up the score, and then Michigan with that goal late. And against Spanenberg, who played so well in net, Michigan never stopped throwing it at the net.
Michigan outshot Fordham 37-16 after 2 periods of play. Justin, in the third period, Michigan outshot Fordham 28-3 and got the game winner at 14:38. Grant Reschik, 63 saves. He has got 97 saves in 2 games. If he's not the MVP so far in this tournament, I don't know who is. But Michigan able to come up with a big win. Justin, your final thoughts on today's game?
Well, I mean, Michigan just so fast. I think they're a team to watch out for. 2-0 now. They win their first 2 games. And for Fordham, I mean, you got one of the best goaltenders and netminders in Spanenberg. So going forward, I mean, you got to feel good about yourself because you battled all game.
Yes.
And with as lopsided as the shots were, you still stayed in it. You battled. So this is a resilient team. The Rams will have some stuff to clean up.
Well, neither team is out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Fordham's not out of it with 1 loss. Michigan, with the win, goes to 2-0 in pool play. Obviously, tomorrow afternoon, they beat Gulf Coast. They're in. With the loss, that 5-0 win over Nebraska yesterday could loom huge in a 3-way tie with the goal differential because they will have all beaten each other. A 1-goal win gives them a 6-goal differential right now. Fordham's win yesterday was only 1, so they're even with their goal differential right now. So Michigan with a 6-goal differential, that plays huge. We'll have to wait and see what Gulf Coast does later today against Nebraska. So, man, there's still a lot to play for. But if you're Michigan, a huge step up.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, that's going to do it here this morning / this afternoon, wherever you're watching us here worldwide on the ACHA Broadcast Network. Again, our scoring, Marcus Mazur at 7:47 in the power play to put Fordham up 1-0. Adam Janot at 18:01 with the equalizer. And then at 14:38 of the third period, Grant Reschik, the game winner to give Michigan a 2-1 win. Shots on goal again, 65-19 in favor of the Wolverines. Well, for my tag team partner, that being Justin DeVellis, this is Lou Gamlin saying, keep your heads up, keep them sticks down, and as always, keep your minds open. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on the ACHA Broadcast Network.